Happy Monday. This is our second day of Holy Week, and we are covering Matthew chapter 26, 36 to 46. In this chapter, we're looking at how Jesus focused his prayer. And when we have a focused prayer, we have a faithful prayer. Here's the reason why. In this passage, we find out Jesus is praying and his disciples are praying. But 3 times that Jesus had asked the disciples to pray, they fell asleep. And how many times have we're driving in the car and we kind of fallen asleep, or we started to fall asleep? We lose focus on the road. And I think a lot of times when we sleep or we slumber through prayer, we lose focus. And here's what I'm saying. A lot of times in my prayers, I feel like my prayer is not focused on God's will. You see, Jesus, in his prayer, was focused on God's will. You see, as the cross was quickly approaching for Jesus to die on, he asked his Father, "Will you allow this cup to pass me?" And Jesus' focused prayer, his faithful prayer, said, "I want your will to be done, not mine." That's what he says in this passage. As we read and as you read, you will see what type of focused prayer was in this passage. Was it the disciples' prayer that they fell asleep to? Or was it Jesus' prayer where he looked to God and said, "It's your will, not mine"? So the big idea for today is this. You never come last putting God first. And that's a focused prayer. When we look at God's will first and foremost, not our own passion and our desires. And if there's one thing that we can long for in this passage, is to say like Jesus, in everything that we do, in every passion, every desire, everything that we put on our calendar, everything that we desire, is that we would say, "I want your will to be done, not mine." So as we get into our time of prayer, let's focus on those things that we put God second, and that we would pray over it and say, "I want your will to be done, not mine." Hey, church family, we hope in this time we get closer to God and surrender to his will and put him first. Have a blessed day.